In this video, we will review how to use the Blackboard quiz generator. This is great if you've got test questions that are in Microsoft Word or Notepad and you need to convert them for Blackboard. First thing I suggest is making sure you look at the documentation. This gives you the information on the different question types. That way you know how to format them. I highly suggest taking your file into Notepad and doing your formatting there. I think it's easier than trying to do it in Word or in the test generator itself. So I have multiple choice questions on this file. As you can see with multiple choice, you would type your questions, answers, and then you would put an asterisk by the correct answer, as I've done here. So after you have that file ready, go back to the test generator. We want to name our test. You want to name it something that you're going to recognize because you're going to bring it in as a test pool and you will see that name in Blackboard. The next thing you want to do is you want to take and copy all your questions and then paste them. We then click on Create Quiz. This is a little tricky because now we have to scroll down. It's going to tell us how many questions we have on our quiz and that there's a package available for download. You might wonder what the package means. That is what we're going to actually take and put into Blackboard. So we click on the Here to download it. Now, depending on which internet browser you're using, it might be a little different how it downloads. If you're using Chrome, typically it pops up at the bottom here under the window, and you can just go ahead and click and drag it to your desktop. If you're using Firefox, it might ask you if you want to save the file, which click on Yes, and then you will find it under a blue arrow up top here. Once you've done that, go ahead into Blackboard to the class that you want to bring the test into. Once you're in that class, you scroll down to Course Tools, click on it, then we scroll down until we see Test Surveys and Pools and click on that. You then click on Pools because we're importing a test pool that we have created, and we import pool. We browse our computer and locate the file that we've saved. It's probably going to say BB Quiz, and it may have a number depending how many files you've downloaded. So we go ahead and open that, scroll down and click on Submit. You will get a message that the pool import is complete. Once you have that, you go ahead back to your menu and choose where you want to put this test in your class. I'm just going to go to my lessons page for now. Under Assessments, you choose Test. And you're going to create a new test. Go ahead and name your test. You could put in directions and instructions if you choose. Those could also be put in later if needed. We click on Submit. Here, if we want to upload the test questions from that pool, we go to Reuse Questions. Now we can create a question set or a random block, which you can read about on the blog, or we can just find questions and bring them all in, which is what we're going to do for this video. Typically, if you're creating a test, that's what you're going to do. So under Pools, you locate the name of the test you made. Mine was Test 2. So we click on it. I highly recommend you copy selected questions versus linking to the original. Linking to the original can cause issues if you are copying a class you create one semester to another. You then click on the test questions that you want to bring over. I'm going to click here and bring them all over and choose Submit. It'll take a moment, but once they come over, you can adjust your point values and anything else you need to adjust. But you will see all your questions have been brought in. Once you have your points set however you like, you would just click on OK. Now here, your test will be highlighted. We click on Submit. And then we can set any test options we want and click on Submit again. Now if we scroll down, oh, I didn't make it available, sorry about that. If we make it available to our users, we can click on it, click Begin, and look at our test that we've brought in. That's how you use the test pool generator and import the test into Blackboard.